Hi, Doug here. So I got the generator mostly together and I need to be able to test it and fire it up. So I need a good controlled power source. So normally you can use a big battery, but what about this? I built this many years ago. This is my world's largest benchtop power supply that can pretty much do 0 to 300 volts AC or DC with cap bank up to 100 amps. So I'll just give you a quick walkthrough on it. Main power switch, turn it on. I can select up to 0 to 115 or 0 to 220 by selecting those two switches there. So we're going to be between 0 and 115. This switch here is low range or high range, so between 0 and 48 volt or 0 and 120. So we're going to stick to 0 to 48 volt, which engages the larger current transformer on the bottom from an old welder. Current limiting on or off. That will select external current limiting, but we want to send the full soup and nuts to the thing, so we're going to not use current limiting. And then this is variable on or off. So that's this thing on top. There's a 100 amp variac on top for varying the voltage. So we're going to leave that variable, and then you have AC or DC. So that engages a large 600 amp diode bridge rectifier with a fan on it. So we're going to be in DC mode. We're going to enable the external remote control, which is this guy here. You can see it has a key switch on it. When I press that, the danger light comes on. You can hear it humming, and it's now outputting 13.44 volts, and I can adjust that here. Additional safety on top, there's a 100 amp safety breaker. Act as a disconnect, there's also a safety. There's an e-stop on top that kills the output power. I also have a manual override that will just force the output to stay on whenever I want it. So I'll probably be using the remote here, so I can use that as like my key switch turn on to start the generator to get it going. I think I walked through it. This is the voltage, output voltage. This is the input current, and that's the output current on the unit, so I can monitor how much current the starting motor pulls. But I think I walked you through it. I got all my little indicator lights here to let you know when things are working. Again, this is completely homemade. It's made from pieces and parts from an old electron microscope and some scientific equipment that I built to this little rolly rack here. So it's completely one-off custom, but turned out kind of cool. So I figured you guys get a kick out of what I'm using to actually test run the generator. So thanks for watching.